everyone, I'm Shiru. Welcome to watch my video today. Today I'm going to teaching you something, and before we start the teaching, I will have a short activity for you guys. Let's just guess what I'm going to have before I'm teaching. Ta-da! Can everybody see this logo? So the activity is, I want you to think what you think or what suddenly appear in your mind when you see this logo. So I will give you 5 seconds to think about it. So I think you have something appear in your mind. Let me guess, what is that? Are you thinking about it about nurse, doctor, medicine, accident, injury, first aid? If you guys think about this thing, yes, you are in the right track. We are going to talk about first aid. So, what is first aid? First aid is a treatment that we can provide in the first time when the patient have an injury. So, I know the children will always like to do what? That is play. When we play, we are very what? Excited, right? And we will have maybe running, and even we will have too excited and cause some injury suddenly, accidentally. So we have to learn this treatment to help us to make our injury become safe and not lead about worse, not make worse or even lead dead. Let you guys what I'm going to teach you about the first aid procedure, which kind of injury that I'm going to teach you today. So what kind of injury about that? It will be happen maybe when you're using a knife, using a scissors, using a what else? Sharp edge, something that has a sharp edge, or maybe sharpener. So can anybody guess what is that? Yes, that is cut. That is a common injury that maybe happen in children, because maybe we can reduce the cut injury, but sometimes the surrounding has something that is sharp we can avoid. So this is a common injury that maybe happen in children. So when we have a cut injury, what we can do and what things do we need to have the treatment? Okay, let me show you something. This is the first thing. I think you guys have seen this one before. This is a plaster, and after we clean our wound, we will cover it. And this one, alcohol swab. So this is a thing that we always use to avoid infections around the wounds area. And this one. So this one is something like a bandage that we can use to pressing on the wound to stop bleeding. After the introduction to this treating first aid tools, we are going to have a demonstration for you guys on what is the correct step that you can do when you have a cut. The first thing that you need to do to clean before you clean your wound is wash your hands. The second thing is rinse your wound as clean your wound. After you wash your hand and clean the wound, you have to take a bandage and cover the wound that you have to stop bleeding. You have to apply pressure. If the blood stops through, place another bandage over the first one and continue applying pressure. So when the blood stops bleeding, okay, you can continue your next step. You have to use the aqueous web that you have and open it. So after you open it, you just clean the area because you want to use this one. You want to use this one. This is the plaster. Just open it. And you can see the back side have the area to avoid you to touch the clear area. Just open carefully. And then cover on your wound like this and just stick it. So after this, you have done the things that you have to do right now. It's very simple, right? Wash your hand, rinse the wound, and then use a bandage of something clean clothes and apply pressure on the wound to stop bleeding. If that is the blood stop through, you just place another one over the first one and continue applying pressure. Then after the bleeding stop, you just use something bandage or plaster and just cover the wound. This is the very simple, right? But if the cut injury is very deep or very seriously, if you can, please go to see a doctor. But if you cannot, you can call an ambulance, which you can contact the number with 999 or 991. This is the emergency service number in Malaysia, and for you to call an ambulance. So sometimes we know that bleeding is not very serious, but if we cannot stop bleeding, it will maybe have a bit serious thing. Then we need to see a doctor. And also after we have to do the treatment, if you're worried, I also advise you to to see a doctor for the sign of infection. So today my teaching is still here. Thank you for everyone to see my video. Thank you. Bye.